Hey there everybody, it's Blake here once again. I got a little video here about my Glock. Been looking into some information. I can't find too much, but I'm gonna put it out there from what I know. I'm calling Glock and speaking to them about the situation. There's a couple of little secrets that you may not know that already exist with your Glock. Mine, for instance, is a model 37. You can see here, hopefully in the white situation, 37, and it's in 45 gap. I'm sorry about the lighting. Okay, this gun on the front, if you can see there, has a moon-shaped cut on the front of it. So you can see, no, it's a pain in the ass. Right under the last grip, where your pinky, there's no room. So when you shove a mag up in there, the concept is so you can yank it out. You can stick your fingers in. If anything malfunctions, you can yank it out. Now, will you need that? No, maybe not. But this is a cut from Glock. I bought the gun, and I figured, a past owner cut it. For some reason or another. Because there's so many modifications with this gun, like the undercut on the actual bottom of the trigger guard, or I'm sorry, on the front of the trigger guard. Like I said, I'm sorry about the lighting, but there's a nice grip there, so when you're holding the pistol, you have a nice grip there with this finger. Nice placement. I love the sight, how you can get right in the sight all out of the bat. Now, second thing is, for speed loading, let's say you got 5 of these bad boys in a row, and your competition shooting or whatever, this is what your average Glock will do. And alright, now so you seen it didn't do anything. And now if I really slam it home, if I really slam it home, this is what happens. It goes and it chambers the round. My buddy of mine told me that his G35 was one of the only ones to do it because it was a competition gun or something to that nature, and kind of proved him wrong on that theory. So I'll show you here with the mag in. You see that little moon cut right there? Right there, there's a little cut. Let me see if I can get a flashlight on the scene. Let's see. Give me a second here. I'm looking for my flashlight. Be here. When I need you, you're not here. You were just here 2 seconds ago. Let's see. Okay, got the mag light. One of my mag lights. Alright, see here how on the front it's cut out. So I'm trying to get you a nice angle there. You can see it's cut out there, so you can pull that mag out from both ends. Now I'm sticking a plug in there, so I'll still be able to pull this out and yank on it, this is done from Glock, the perfect moon cut. So when let me hold it with my original hand because that's how I grip the gun. Alright, you can see here that my finger, you know, I don't need to go all the way down and hold the gun like a retard, and you know, like this is how you would hold it if you went all the way down. No, you slide that hand up, get it underneath the back of the gun, and yeah, you're good to go. Now on this, the G37, let me turn my mag light off here. Okay, on the Glock, on the 37 model at least. Alright, let me go ahead and break this down. Alright, now on the slide, you're going to see here, bust out the mag light again. Okay, on the slide here, you're going to see, you see that this little metal piece right here, where you're if you push that, you got to push it forward towards the back of the slide, and while you're doing that, you push down on that little sleeve in there. There's a little sleeve like right there. You push this towards the bottom of the gun. It's really stiff, and you stick the screwdriver in there or something and just wedge it in there, some kind of pick or something not sharp like a knife or anything. You don't want to gouge everything up in there. But there's a little tiny sleeve that's on top of that you can see, and that's how you get that back door off on the 37. A lot of other people's I've seen where they take that metal piece down there and they're able to shove it down and it clicks and it stays, and then you just use this button here to release it and you're good to go. Now I took the door off a little bit ago because I have one with a Punisher coming, and I also have Punisher grips coming, and actual Glock plug. So, you know, like I said, you know, you got a couple little things there. Whenever you buy a Glock, if you slam that son of a bitch in, it's gonna rock and roll. It's ready to rock and roll. So, drop the mag, bam, you're ready and you're chambered. The hardest part about it is this is a new magazine, so feeding it is the biggest fucking problem. Getting that 10th round in there, it just is a pain in the dick sometimes. But, you know, what are you gonna do? Get it in there one way or fuck another. But yeah, that's the few tricks of the trade. Yes, I'm still trying to get this round. Okay, you just gotta use your other thumb and really press down. So that is the story with the moon cut on the front of the Glock. So you can get the mags out of there nice and quick. You got that. You can actually even use your pinky and drop it down, and then like I said, I'm getting a plug for there, so no shit will be in there for now. If you look down in there, you see that little plug sticking up. I got a little rubber plug that I shoved up in there, and you know, it can come out anytime. I kind of melted it in there a little bit with a lighter. But you can see on the back, this is a Gen 3, how like this one has the rubber sticking out of the hole instead of, you know, just being a straight through hole. Give it a nice little look. So remember that, you know, if you really slam that mag home, it's gonna knock it forward. Now with just moderate, you know, boom, or even, you know, if you kind of like, you know, slam it in there like that, you're not gonna get it to fall forward every time. It might, but you really gotta wham it home. So that's a couple things with the 37, the Glock 37. And here, let me get the light on the situation here. You got the 37 and 45 gap. .37, 45 gap. So that's that. I'm still learning more and more about this gun, but as far as taking that back door off of the slide, that's as easy as it is. If yours doesn't lock, just take a punch or something and wedge it in there, and nothing sharp, and then also take another, by the way, this is my Black Hawk inside the waistband holster. Fits perfect, love it, good retention. I mean, it will fall out, but that's part of it. When you're wearing inside the waistband, I have retention straps, but I took them off. I don't care for them against my body. Still trying out different holsters. I'm gonna buy an Uncle Mike's probably tomorrow and try it out and see, because it's so soft, you know. I love the Uncle Mike's, and they're cheap. But that's the few tricks with the Glock 37. And breaking it down and getting that door off. You gotta just slide that pin forward, and then there's an actual little lip that it's back more towards where the barrel end is. Once you push it up, it's right there on the damn, I can't think of it. You'll see it on the inside there. There'll be a little button that you push down. You'll feel it actually go down just a little bit. And once you release that, you can push down, and make sure you hold your finger over the back of the door, so you know you got springs popping. You don't want them to go everywhere. But it's really easy. I literally had to teach myself because I could not find a video on here. So I got a basic idea with the pushing forward on that lever, but when it came down to it, I was the one that had to figure out, you know, how to get the 37 to break down. And other models might be that, like if yours, you push it forward and it doesn't click and stay, and then you can just push down on that tab, then you're gonna need to hold it with something and then push down the tab and then pull it down on that door. Like I said, I have the Punisher door coming for the slide, so I wanted to figure out how to do it. And once you pull it off and all the tension's put off the springs and you slide it back on, now that piece that you push forward, the metal piece, for the springs and the trigger, all the firing pin and all that's in there. Once you get it back together and the door's on, you hit the slide safety stop, but the other chrome piece on there, and it'll pop it back, so you know you're locked and tight and everything's good to go. And also you need to push in with the same tool that you use to push the door out. You push down that button to slide the door out. You're gonna have to do that on the plunger. You slide it through, and push down on it, and push up on the door until it gets past it, and then there'll be another spring to the right of the gun. Once you get it to there, you just push it in a little bit and get it past it, and then slide up, click, and then you release either whatever tool you have in there, or if yours stays, you hit the safety bypass, the other little button on there. You push it down and it'll click back, and you're good to go. I mean, put the gun back together and roll with it. But when you slam them bitches home, slam it, and you're good to go. You got one in the chamber, and you got, you know, 10 other rounds waiting on you. If my 37 holds 10 plus 1, so 11 rounds of 45 GAP, gap, whatever you want to call it. And that's the speed loading aspect of it. It's a feature. The cutting of the grip is a feature. I thought it was done backwoods style or something, and no. Glock releases these. They said that I can send it in and I can pay $100 and get a full grip. But why would I do that whenever, you know, if I get an extended magazine that hangs out, you know, that much farther underneath the gun, you know, it just gives me that more room to pull the mag out. And like I said, if the mag is dirty and it gets clogged up in the gun, you didn't clean it for a while, that's not something I practice. But, you know, shit happens and Glock is prepared for it. You know, you're good to go. But yeah, these mags are tight right now. I haven't shot many rounds through it yet, and I don't think the other owner did. This gun was made in 2007, and it's only had one owner, and they bought it from the same shop and then traded it back to the same shop. AAA Gun and Pawn in DeLand, Florida. Check them out online. And Richard Bell Power Sports. They got motorcycles, cars, guns, everything in one little place. It's awesome and great deals. And Richard knows that I bought guns from him before, so you know he really helped me out with it on the price. We worked out a nice deal with my PT 740. And now I'm in the Glock world and I'm figuring out what's going on, and I'm getting called a traitor from the Taurus people. I love Taurus. Just waiting to get the G2 subcompact. I'll be happy. That'll be my main carry. And I'm probably gonna get that in 9mm for a carry. My 45 I'm gonna use for home. So, you know, I got a laser today, but it's not the one I want. So it's got the flashlight and the laser in one, but it just doesn't fit around the gun right, and I'm gonna take it back. And actually tomorrow my FFL is open, so I'm gonna go there tomorrow and see if I can get I just want a flashlight. The laser's cool if it comes together, but I really just want something small, you know, maybe an actual Glock light that is made for the Glock, that slides over and, you know, it's really sleek looking, instead of having a hole, you know, and then a laser sticking through it and it sticks out past the barrel. You know what I mean? I'd like to pay the extra money and get a nice one, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's basically it right now. This gun carries awesome. With my Blackhawk case, I get some deep concealment. It takes up every inch of the holster, so I'm able to carry at any point and not see any kind of print or anything. So everybody that's hacking their guns down, it's cool, you know what I mean? Everybody out there is modifying their Glocks, and the people that say that, you know, that's so fucked up that you did that, you know, to take a full size and turn it into a baby Glock grip. So what if they want that and it doesn't come in the grip size that they like, and they want it shorter, and they find a nice price on the gun? You know, why not? It's their fucking money anyways, you know what I mean? Let them whack it off as much as they want, you know? I'm here to give useful information. I'm not going to tell you to go and Dremel the end of your grip off. This is the way that Glock sent it, and this is the way I'm going to keep it. I know you can't see it again. I'm not going to pull out the flashlight, but the moon cut. Alright, so slide that up in the holster, and we're going to call that a night. Now, make sure you subscribe and comment. Leave me some comments. If you messed around with the Glock 37, definitely leave me some comments, please. You know, give me some tips. You know, I'm out there looking. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Peace out.